This is Julie Clifford. I'm a residential real estate consultant with Compass in McLean. And today we have another exciting episode of Julie's Community Spotlight. And today I get to talk to Kika Toulouse. I've known Kika for quite a while. She's actually the daughter of our across the street neighbors. So I've known her quite a while. She actually did some work for me a couple years ago. And then she moved up to New York. And so now she is the coach and education manager for the New York Red Bulls youth program. So Kika, tell us about what you do.
Thanks for having me, Julie. It's a pleasure to be on. So as you mentioned, I'm a coach education manager for the New York Red Bulls. And for those of your watchers or listeners who don't know, New York Red Bulls is a professional men's soccer team technically based in New Jersey, but we're called the New York Red Bulls. So basically where I fall within that is we have our professional soccer team. About 5 levels down, we have our grassroots programming. So basically what we do is we partner up with local clubs in the New York, New Jersey area and provide club development support, training support, coaching support. So we have roughly 160 coaches that work in the grassroots organization. And my job is to oversee the coaches that are based on Westchester and Long Island. So recruiting them, onboarding them, and then overseeing their performance and development to make sure that we provide, the best training and the best support for our local partners.
That's great. That sounds like quite a position, and it sounds like you're a very busy person.
Yes.
So tell us what is your coaching philosophy?
So the bulk of my coaching journey has been with the Red Bulls since I stopped playing soccer myself. I've been with the Red Bulls, so it's about 7.5 years now. And our philosophy at the youth programs level is to create a fun and challenging environment where players have the opportunity to learn. And I really took to that initially when I joined the organization. It's kind of been my guiding light since I was coaching and then moving up into the management position. And I really do encourage our coaches to really use that as like the main reference point in everything that they do when they're coaching on game days, when they're, planning their sessions. Make sure it's fun, make sure the players are being challenged, make sure that they learn something. So I've definitely kind of taken that to heart. So I would say that that's my philosophy. And then from a player connection perspective, I think that that's really important. And I don't remember who said this, but I heard it from someone in the organization that players and people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say just having that connection first and then making sure that the environment is fun and challenging and educational is the philosophy that I live by.
Yeah, that's a great quote.
Yeah.
I've heard it before and it's a wonderful quote.
Okay, so it's not unique to Red Bulls.
So I know that you were heavily involved in the game of soccer as when you were younger. So and you were quite good, correct?
I was pretty good, yes.
Yeah. So what's the most memorable game that you were part of?
So when I was playing in college, I played at the University of Virginia, and we had a very healthy rivalry with Penn State. And it was the NCAA tournament. I think maybe my junior year, we went to Penn State. I think it was maybe like the Sweet 16, maybe the round before that. And we were down 2-0 at halftime. And I just remember our team being really calm and not going into panic mode. We just all kind of collectively got together and said, let's stick to our game plan. Let's stick to the way that we want to play and the way that we know how to play. And we were all just so calm and confident that we'd be able to turn the game around. And fast forward to the end of the game, we ended up winning 6-2.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's quite a high score for a soccer game, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Eight goals is a lot. And it wasn't so much like the winning aspect of it was obviously, great, but it was more that time during halftime where we were all so calm and composed and just had this collective belief in what we were trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's really just what stuck with me for all the years that I've been playing.
Gotcha. And what position did you play?
At UVA, I was an outside defender.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So the program that you're involved in right now, how would you improve that program?
Obviously with 160 coaches, we're a big operation, and to be perfectly honest, it's all of our coaches are part-time employees, and I wish that we could make this, you know, a full-time job for all of them. You know, everyone's got different lives, different situations, you know, different lifestyles. A lot of our coaches, this is something that they do in addition to a full-time job, or maybe another part-time job, or maybe while they go to school. And I think if I could change one thing about our program, if we could make all of them full-time employees and give them all of the benefits that people that have full-time jobs have, I think that would be the one thing that I would change.
That would be great. That and it seems that not only coaching but teaching, seems to be a profession that is just so sorely underpaid. It's you're entrusting teachers to mold and shape your children, but we don't pay them enough.
Absolutely. I think a lot of people have a misconception that, you know, teaching or coaching is just a matter of kind of showing up and, you know, talking from a textbook or laying down some cones, but it's so much more than that. It's connecting with players, it's understanding them. Yes, it's helping them improve in soccer or math or whatever the subject is, but such it's such a nuanced craft, and to be good at it and to be excellent at it, you really have to have a really wide skill set. And I think you're absolutely right. Coaching and teaching is undervalued from an economic perspective. So yeah, definitely if we could invest a little bit more in that, I think
yeah,
it'd be great.
Maybe get some major league soccer players to pitch in and help you guys out.
Yeah, cut their salaries a little bit. That'd be a hard, we'll see. Can try that.
Yeah. So why do you think it's important for kids to be involved in sports?
I think it's important because it teaches kids how to respect themselves and to respect other people. Specifically being, you know, speaking about soccer as a team sport. Yes, you learn about discipline and selflessness and sacrificing for the good of the team. But I think before you can really talk about any of those things, it's important for players and kids to understand, okay, what value do I bring to this team? You know, I'm not just a cog in the system. There's something unique, there's something special that I can contribute to this team to help us collectively achieve something. So teaching kids from an early age through sports how to recognize that in themselves, and then respect themselves and respect other people and see that in other people as well, I think is so crucial, just for their individual development, and then also, you know, how they become a member of a community and how they kind of exist in the world after they grow up and do all sorts of other great things.
That's amazing. And I'm sure that a lot of the kids that go through your programs will remember their coaches, for years and years to come, which, that's a wonderful thing.
I hope so. It's a big responsibility, but it's one that we remind our coaches of all the time. You know, you never know what little thing you say or do or how you make a player feel can affect them for potentially the rest of their lives. So we definitely try to have a positive impact whenever we can.
Gotcha. And what are the ages of the kids that your coaches coach?
We coach kids as young as 4 and 5, and then we also work with some kids in the high school age. But the majority of the kids that we work with are between the ages of 8 and 12 for the most part.
The formative years.
Yes. Important formative years.
Yeah. Well, Kika, I want to thank you so much for spending a couple of minutes with us today. I'm sure whoever listens to this is going to get a lot out of it. I love your philosophy, and I can see why you are so successful at what you do. And I hope you continue on your path to greatness.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to be on, and I'm happy to share what I'm doing, what the Red Bulls are doing, a few miles north of where you are in Virginia.
Great. Well, again, thank you so much. This has been Julie Clifford. I'm a residential real estate consultant with Compass, and it's another episode of Julie's Community Spotlight. And we went out a little bit out of our communities, but that's okay. And if there's anything that I can help you all with in terms of helping you buy, sell, or invest in real estate, I am here for you, and you'll find my contact information. And again, Kika, thank you so much for participating today, and have a wonderful rest of your evening.
Thank you, Julie. You do the same.
Thank you.